YouTube. Nice to see you again. I shouldn't say YouTube because you're watching YouTube, so we're both watching YouTube. Hey, check that out. So I've been doing a few videos now. The last one was one when I was in Warsaw with my girlfriend. That was fun. Thought I'd share it, why not? And I've done a few parts. I've done a part 1 and a part 2 video of my milling conversion. I've been asked about it, like what's it all about, so I thought I'll explain on the video. And basically it was about a year and a half ago. I moved into my new place and I wanted to, well, I've always wanted to make a little CNC, and I had, it was from Arc Euro, it was their X3 CNC machine, and it had a travel of 400, it's actually a bit less now, I kind of extended it, but 400 by 120, and which I extended to 140 by pushing the limits of how far it can go. And I've made loads of things on that, and I got that about 7 years ago, no more than that, about 8 or maybe 9 years ago, and I've really enjoyed using it. I've learned how to use a software called Kanban to begin with. Eventually I got over to Fusion 360, which is great because you can do your 3D toolpaths and everything, so it's really fun. I'm sure you can do that on Kanban, but it's not as easy to use, but Kanban's a brilliant bit of software, and I bought it all those years ago and I've made so many things with it. So I've been enjoying using Fusion, but going back to my machine, I seem to go off on tangents when I chat. The reason I wanted to build this is because I want a bigger working area. Like, let's say I want to make, I don't know, a big plate to make for, I don't know, a lathe or something like that. You know, just anything. You know, I could do a plaque, and all I could do before was 120 or 140 by 400. Otherwise, the machine I've built now, it can do 700 by 500, which is awesome. I haven't really made anything quite that big yet, but I've been making things for the machine, which have been 300 by 250 and certain sizes around that. And I've even made some things out of wood on the machine, which has been really good for things around the house and just having fun with it. I made a computer stand for when I'm at work to have both my screens on for when I'm doing CAD. My background is CAD. That's where I've learned how to do engineering drawing to do some of my sideline at a business called Trish Bits. I still do things for it. I make little brass parts, and it's for remote control cars. That's what I do as my job. I work at a company called Schumacher Racing, and as part of that job is prototyping. I develop the cars, and when I make prototypes I make bits on the machine. So I've got a little lathe at work, use my machine. I had that at work from when I moved from when I was at my parents, took it straight there. And yeah, so that's where I got into all that, and so I always dreamed of having something bigger with a faster spindle to do the cutting. And so I've been enjoying using this machine. It's been working for about 6-7 months now. I've got a chip tray made by my friend Miklos. It was really nice of him. If you're watching, Miklos, thank you very much. Much appreciated. A lot of friends have helped me in the process of getting this together. My friend Ben Jemison, he actually does a wheel reconditioning. Big part of his work. It's his Jemison Engineering. Ian Jemison is his dad, and they're up in York. They fix wheels. He gets some really terribly dished-in wheels, and they fix them. They make them look awesome. Magnesium wheels, aluminium wheels, and they also race rally cars with Vauxhall Chevettes. So he's very interesting to talk to. And he went and picked up the extrusion for my machine, and it was, I think, a 3-meter length when he got it, and they hacked it down to the sizes that was needed, and he got that to me. So he's been a brilliant help and a very good friend to me. And then once that happened, I took it to a company called Rail Engineering. Those pieces, got them to chop the ends right, and then I went through the process to make the machine by, well, I'd already been drawing it up, so I knew what lengths they needed to be. My plan was to get all the pieces laser cut, because I didn't have an ability to make any accurate parts of a large size, because my other machine needed 400 by 120, as discussed. So what happened was I went to a local laser cutting company. They cut me out some 10mm steel plate, and they could spark the holes through with the laser. If it is sparking through, I don't know. It lasered through with the laser. and that did all the work. So I kind of cleaned out all the holes, and I could actually bolt these plates on at different points and date them on corners, make the holes. So that's been good fun. And then once I could put the machine together, put the linear rails on, put the ball lead screws on, I made the little mounts on my machine, and because they were only small little mounts for everything, and maybe I'll put some little pictures up of the little parts that I've made for it. Had little belt drive mechanisms for some are direct, and then I learned how to do the electronic side part with a lot of help from my friend Ian Buck, and that's been really good of him. He got me into the idea of doing CNC myself, because basically I used to watch John Grimsby, who did Grimsby knives, and I think Neo 7 were the two CNC guys I used to watch initially, and they inspired me that I want to do this. And then my friend Ian kind of was like, well, obviously, you know, I can help. So I bought that other machine, I learned how to do it. So with this, Ian kind of directed me forwards with lots of guidance on how to get everything together in regards to the electronic sides of things, with the breakout board, drivers, and I'd have a go. I'd blow some things up, and it was good fun actually. And he's going to be coming around, I think, tomorrow night, so it's going to be good. So yeah. So anyway, the machine got together, and now I want to do the second stage, which is what the videos have been about. I call it stage 2, and it's basically a box piece that goes on, which has a spindle, which Hawkins Engineering made for me. I gave them a drawing, they made it, put some bearings in, used a Siege X2 spindle inside it. That's going to use their pulley as well. I'll have the spindle motor that will act as the motor that I've been using for cutting, and I'll have a pulley in the end, drive the belt, and it should be good. And then I want to have a power drawbar, and I use a 80mm air cylinder, and that'll be acting on a mechanism which you'll see on the video that I'm going to be, well, I would have already released by now. Actually, I'm doing this video before the next video, and you'll be able to see all of that. I'm looking forward to getting it together. I'm going to do some video to show you. But yeah, to talk about new things, being that this video is like a shop update and I want to give you information at the same time, is I got a lathe. I had a tiny lathe before, and it's obviously not about how big it is, it's how you use it, but mine unfortunately didn't have enough horsepower to turn like brass bushings, well not brass bushings, but like bronze bushings and stuff like that. I had a little Emco C0, or it's an Aximent and stuff, C0, but it's the same thing. But no, I got this, I picked it up on Tuesday this week, and it was a guy over in Leicester. I got it off eBay for about £500, and it can do my single point thread cutting. It's got feed and all the normal things that lathes have. It's not massive, but it's reasonably heavy as well. So I got some friends round to help me shift it onto here. I'm looking forward to using it. I haven't done any cutting on it yet. I've just turned it on and checked the feed works, and I've set the thread for an M3 pitch, so I can have a go at cutting some small threads, or I can do an M8 thread and enjoy myself in that. I need to make some parts for my mill for that conversion, some bushes for when the power drawbar goes up and down, make some bronze bushes or maybe brass bushes. I'm not fussed. They won't have to do a lot, and they won't be used very often, so I thought brass would be alright for now, and if they wear out too quickly I can change it to bronze. So I'm looking forward to doing that. That should be exciting. The other new things is I've got a pillar drill coming. I'm hoping that comes tomorrow, which actually this video might lead on to tomorrow, so I'll be able to show you, what it looks like. It's from Warco and Warrington Tools, and so yeah, should be good. It's got a 650 watt motor on it, so it should be good at drilling most things. And then the other new thing is you're filming me. Well, you're not filming me. You're watching me. I've got a new Nikon camera. I've got a Nikon camera. It's a D7-100. And I got it off eBay, got myself a lens. It's the kit lens that comes with it, and yeah, I'll see how the videos work out, but hopefully they'll be better quality. When I'm machining, the flute, you can't really see it unless you zoom in with the phone, because that's what I was using before, my iPhone, and so the camera should be very good for picking up the flute a bit more, and you'll be able to have a bit more detail when you're watching it. And then eventually I'll get myself a GoPro, if I can treat myself to one at some point, and I'll be able to put that in with the machine. Like when I've watched NYC CNC and loads of the other guys, they have one in there and you see the chips bouncing off the screen. Obviously I have it around a cover, so it's good. So I'm looking forward to getting one and having fun with videos. But I'm new to this. This will be my 5th or 6th video, and or maybe my 7th. I'm not sure, I can't remember what I've got on there. And hopefully I improve each time. Sorry if I've talked too much on this one, but you'll see some things as I'm chatting, so hopefully it's been fun for you. And I'll try and do some more shop updates. I'll talk about things I've done, move things around, whatever. But I'm looking forward to doing my next video when I'm assembling all the anodised parts that I've had back now. I've got a local company, Northampton, to anodise them for me. All these parts that you've seen in silver on that assembly, it's now going to be red and blue, so that's going to look excellent. So I'm excited about this. So I'll leave you there and I'll speak to you soon, but don't forget to like, to subscribe, if I can say the word, subscribe. Yeah, just hit a button, hit like, and leave maybe a nice comment or a constructive comment if you want. Don't be a troll, because I'm mainly doing this for fun. I'm enjoying myself, and I'm looking forward to making more videos and sharing with you all the things that I want to make. See you later.